Advice I would give to someone starting out as a director would be to get a really good script, not feel that they have to write it themselves, but maybe find a writer, get a really cool script, find some good actors, and get used to working with actors. And don't send out anything until you know that you've got something that's genuinely exceptional, not something that just your family are going to go, well done, you've made something that looks like a film. Once you know you've got something good, you have to be ruthless about, pursuing getting it to as many different people as possible. It's useful to spend a bit of time on the floor, either as a floor runner or a trainee in the camera department or in the sound department, or whatever way allows you access to a set to see how directors work. And then you apply that knowledge to everything that you watch, and you'll get a sense of how things are made and how people make it. The most important thing is just to go and make something really great so that people can see that you can direct. The main thing that you're hired for as a director is to be able to work with the actors to tell the story that's in the script. The truth is, people who want a director want to see something that that person has directed. So I don't know anybody who's gotten it anywhere as a director who hasn't really gone out and directed short films and managed to make one that's like amazing before they get paid to do it. There's no real ladder per se towards directing. Saying that, spending some time on the floor, either as a floor runner or a camera trainee or working in the sound department, how the camera's placed, the lenses that are used, those kind of things. To be honest, you can probably learn everything that you need to learn technically about directing from that process. Don't send it millions of times to the same person, or you're just going to annoy that person and make an enemy in life. It's better to send it out to as many different people as possible and try to get some responses and reactions that way. Unusual in that you really have to be quite self-reliant to get to be a director. If you want a job where you go and work on the first rung until you're good enough at that to move up a rung, and then work at that till you're good enough to move up a rung, and so on until you become a director, there isn't really a route like that towards directing. Once you've got something that's that good, then send it to everybody that you can find, all the agents, producers, anybody. Nowadays you can do that by putting it online and emailing a link to people. most people focus on the wrong aspect of directing, namely they think that directing is about shooting cool shots, and that's a good thing to be able to do, but it's not really the most important skill as a director, which is understanding narrative and being able to work with actors.